It was raining the night Daniel came home. The small house looked exactly the same, the roof still leaking, the paint still peeling, the front door slightly crooked. 8 years earlier, he had left that house at 17 with one small bag and a promise. His mother, Sarah, had walked him to the bus station, her hands rough from years of cleaning other people's homes. They were poor. She scrubbed marble floors in big houses across town, while her own kitchen tiles were cracked and stained. That day, he had held her shoulders and said, "I will come back rich, Mom. I will fix the roof. I will buy you a real bed. You will never have to work again." She smiled through tears and said, "Just come back safe." At first, he called every night from New York City. He washed dishes at a restaurant, then delivered food on a bike. He told her the city was hard, but he was learning. Slowly, the calls became shorter, then weekly, then monthly, then they stopped. He did not stop loving her. He stopped because he was ashamed. The restaurant closed. His bike was stolen. He worked 3 jobs and still fell behind on rent. He shared a small apartment with 4 other men and slept near the window where cold air came through. He wanted to return successful, not broken. One rainy night, while rushing to deliver an order, a car ran a red light. His bike slid across the wet road. He woke up in a hospital bed 2 weeks later with doctors telling him his left leg would never fully recover. He stared at the ceiling and felt his promise collapse. From that hospital bed, he wrote her a letter. He confessed everything: the accident, the fear, the shame. He wrote, "Mom, I did not call because I wanted to come back as a hero. I am sorry. I am coming home soon, even if I have to limp my way back." He mailed it and began saving every dollar to return. Back in the small house, Sarah kept waiting. Every evening, she sat near the door with her old phone beside her. Every Sunday, she cooked roast chicken with potatoes, his favorite meal, and placed 2 plates on the table. When neighbors told her it had been too long, she simply said, "A mother does not stop waiting." One afternoon, a letter arrived with Daniel's name printed on it in unfamiliar handwriting. Her hands shook. She was afraid it carried bad news. She stared at it for hours, then locked it inside a small metal box on top of her cabinet. She told herself she would open it when she felt stronger. She never did. Years of hard work weakened her heart. One night, as rain tapped against the roof, she felt a sharp pain in her chest. She sat on the edge of her bed and looked toward the door. She whispered his name before her body gave up. The neighbors found her the next morning. 2 weeks later, Daniel stepped out of a taxi with a cane in his hand and hope in his chest. He pushed the door open and felt the silence hit him. A neighbor stopped him with trembling eyes and said the words that shattered him. His mother was gone. He walked inside like a stranger, sat on her bed, and pressed his face into her pillow. Then he saw the metal box. Inside was his letter, unopened. She never knew he survived. She never knew he was coming back. Daniel fell to the floor and cried like a child who had lost his way. With his small savings, he repaired the roof and bought a new bed, but she never slept in it. Every Sunday, he still cooks roast chicken and sets 2 plates on the table, one for him and one for the mother who waited until her last breath.